Wunderbar! 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 Das ist wunderbar! Oh la la, das ist nicht zu fassen! Fußball! Fußball! Oh la la, das ist nicht zu fassen! Das ist wunderbar!
Ja, ja,
Wunderbar!
ja, ja,
Wunderbar!
ja, ja.
Das ist wunderbar! And we supposedly we are also on YouTube. I didn't get
We are,
any.
because I got an alert.
Really? Well,
Yes.
I am inside the YouTube Galena YouTube channel, and I don't see any sign that we are live at the moment.
But we are.
But if
Or
we
at
are
least we're
live,
going
if
to
you can
hope
tell me
that we are.
live. Okay, so it's official, guys. We are also live on YouTube. This is the first stream that we do simultaneously through Twitch and YouTube. This is quite something for us. This is a technical feat performed by the wizard Lorenzo Sanz Jr. with the incredible help of the amazing Maria Garcia de Mellacid, who is the
I
owner.
haven't helped much, but you know.
You've done a lot, I'm sure. And Maria Garcia Mellacid, which is the face you can see. I mean, you can see 2 or 3 faces now. I'm not sure. So the most beautiful of them all is Maria's, and she's the one from Miami, Florida. And
Look at my palm trees.
with your palm trees, and it's a very exciting day, guys. It's a Clasico day, first Clasico of the season in Barcelona this time. Everything is very, very exciting, and it's gonna be great. Hopefully, we will win, and we will be here with you guys all the way. We're starting right now with this pre-game. Somebody, unfortunately, not the pretty face I was telling you about earlier. It's going to be my face who's going to be here during the game, making some comments. I may be a little bit on and off, but I will be here in case you're interested in listening to a Papa Boomer, Boomer Papa, or whatever.
Papa Boomer in the
Papa
house.
Boomer making some comments on the development of the film, of the game. I don't know what I'm thinking about anymore.
It's gonna be a film to remember. A game
gonna
that's
be a film
going
to
to be, yes,
Oscar
indeed.
Hollywood, yeah, and we're gonna be here with you guys. So we have the lineup.
We have a lineup, and let me see if I can inspire
I can see
myself.
Lorenzo. Are we supposed to be seeing Lorenzo as well or not?
No, because he's in the background as our
okay.
producer.
So in the background is the wizard Lorenzo Sanz Jr.
He's
the
pushing
incredible-
buttons, all the buttons that I mess up. He's pushing them the right way.
Exactly. He's the DJ. The DJ.
A ver, are you ready with emotion
Yes.
to scream bien?
For the lineup. Yes.
Okay, here we go. Loren, can you put it on screen or no? No está. Do you want me to send it to you via what? Pero through WhatsApp, ¿no? A ver, ¿dónde estás, Lorencito de mi vida? Lorenzo Junior, next. And you tell me when it's up, because I can't, you know that I'm on the Discord, so I can't see the screen. A ver. Are you sure that you're ready, Jesus?
I am.
You drink
ready.
No, stay over there. It's 3:30. You drank your coffee. You, ¿cómo se llama? You had your lunch. It is on. All right. Con el number 1, la jirafa Córdoba.
Bien.
Pero qué mierda de bien es ese? Come on, man. You just told me that you had your coffee and lunch. Pero ¿qué es esto?
It's just me. I'm a 51-year-old year man.
I'm 41 on Thursday, and it doesn't matter. Scream! You're by yourself. Nobody's watching you. With
Okay.
number 3. Oh,
Good.
vas de mal en peor. With number 4.
I didn't hear you. I can't hear you now.
Cago en Ross. With number 4. Oh,
Good.
buah, ahí vamos.
Not
With
very
number
good.
8, my son said that Tony Kroos.
Good.
Estás fatal. With number 9, it's your shot. Karim Benzema. Que ladre la perra, a ver, nada. With number 10, my favorite active player, Lukita. Yes. With number 14, don't mess with him. Casemiro.
Good.
Jesus, I need more energy from you. With number 17, he's gonna channel his inner Brazilian Ducati.
Good.
Oh. With number 20, Mr. Samba Jr.
Good.
With number 21, the other Samba dancer, Rodrigo.
Good.
And with number 23, we're so happy that you're rock. Mendes.
Good.
All right.
Shall
So
we
what do
sing
you think of...
the anthem now?
Que now you want me to sing Historia que tú hiciste, historia para hacer,
Yes, guys.
porque nadie resiste tus ganas de vencer. ¿Sigue?
This is the most objective. You want me to continue with the? Yeah.
But you told me let's sing, and now you stop. Whatever. What do we think about this lineup, guys?
Well, it's of course it's the same lineup that thrashed Shakhtar the other day. Ancelotti himself in the press conference after the game said, "Well, guys, it's going to be difficult to make any changes to this, given the amazing game that they performed. So it may be the same lineup. It is. It is the same starting 11 as the other day in Ukraine. Same starting 11 that marveled everybody, that amazed everybody, winning 5-0 in the Ukraine. Yep. I think we are all slightly surprised that there are no surprises at all. I mean, we could have expected to see maybe Nacho in the position of Lucas Vázquez, or maybe even Valverde. There were rumors that Valverde was going to play as a right back. At the end, Carleto has preferred not to introduce any changes at all, to be conservative, if this is being conservative. And I think it's a little bit, I mean, there's something to be seen, whether or not Lucas Vázquez can manage to stop Ansu Fati, who in principle will appear in that area towards the left flank. So
who would you have put there? If not Lucasinho, Vázquezinho, who would you have put?
I don't know. I think Nacho is more of a proper defender than Lucas Vázquez. He's got a lot more experience in that position. I don't know. Even Mendy, who's played a lot more on the left side, could have played there, and Mendy would have been the toughest opponent to face of them.
Hang on, because we're being very, very rude. Let's say hi to our loyal viewers. Déjame ver who's here. Mr. McFly, thank you very much, who's been acting as our moderator, actually, on the back end, telling people to not do things they're not supposed to. Buenas tardes in Barcelona. We have Siempre Fi from Malaysia. Today is a better time for him. It is now 9:34 at night instead of 4 a.m. Hello, Mr. Malaysia. Daniel. Tony James, alias Pepe Cuevas. Buenas tardes a la Madrid. And he says, I would have liked to have Valverde in, but let's see.
Yeah.
Pero es que last time that Valverde played on the flank, he did not do very well. So I don't know that I
That's
would have
true.
preferred that.
That's true, but he was great as a right back against Liverpool last
Yes.
season. So I mean, he's had his good games, not so good games in that position. It could have been a possibility, and let's see what happens. Anyway, I think our starting 11 is, I would say, can we say way better than Barcelona's starting 11, or slightly better?
I don't even know what Barcelona's like starting 11 is. Do you have it?
Yeah, well, I think it's. I mean, basically, we have a better squad than Barcelona this year. I think
Of
it's a
course
better.
you do.
I think it's a better squad all in all. I think Barcelona are playing with Ter Stegen, Mingueza. Maybe you can confirm this. I just saw it, and Ter Stegen, Mingueza, Piqué, Jordi Alba, Eric Garcia. That's the defense, and then they playing in the midfield. They play with Busquets, Frenkie De Jong, Dest, and the fourth one is of course Gavi, and Memphis and Ansu Fati as attackers. I think I said it right. That this
Yeah.
that is
I was able to pull it up. It's Ter Stegen, Des, Piqué, Busquets, Memphis, Ansu Fati, Jordi Alba, Frenkie, whatever his first name is, De Jong, Mingueza, Eric, and Gavi. I mean, their defense is not exactly a lot more solid than ours, right? Like we said earlier in the week in one of our midweek streams, I think we are both struggling on the defensive end, but I really think that their defense is a little bit worse than ours.
Yeah,
I think ours needs time. I think that Militao and Alaba, Nacho, and Mendy need time playing together so that those automatic movements start to become, second nature.
Yes.
But for them, it's not about time. It's about Piqué is his age is you can tell now. Mingueza, I'm sorry for him, but he doesn't seem to. Ahora me va a callar la boca and he'll score, but he doesn't seem to be a solid defender. Eric Garcia, with all due respect, I don't think he has a level to play in Barcelona, let alone the national team. So that's Luis Enriquez's story. And let's see. I hope that we present a solid defense, and I hope that Ter Stegen is not inspired today, because I think that's part of the key as well.
I agree. I think our
because
defense.
If Ter Stegen comes inspired,
yeah, I think we really have a much more solid defense.
I think so too. A ver, our viewers say, Pablo, PM82, thank you for following us. Buenas tardes desde Madrid. New follower. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon.
Thank
Siempre
you, Pablo.
key. Vázquez versus Fati will be key. Gavi will be on that side as well. Said Madrid says it's about keeping the ball and playing at high tempo up front. At the back, we need to be practical and avoid unnecessary mistakes. Siempre key. I think Carlo Ancelotti is planning for Valverde and Camavinga to bring energy off the bench. Quite possibly. Once the rest are tired, bring fresh legs and let's squash them.
Yeah, I think being practical and avoid unnecessary mistakes. That's a very very good piece of advice for the defense, and that's all that Mendy is all about. I mean, he's all about being practical and never making unnecessary mistakes. He's such a reliable guy. I'm so happy that he's back. I think it's going to be fundamental for this game because most of our problems came from the defense, and particularly from the left side. I'm not saying Miguel Gutierrez is not a great player. I love Miguel Gutierrez. He's one of the best left backs that I've seen in a long time. The way he crosses the ball, he's superb, but he's still a little bit wet behind the ears. I think we need somebody more experienced. I mean, Mendy's very young. He's very young as well, but he plays with that.
Yeah, but he has experience. You're not gonna throw a youngster into our Clasico just like that. You gotta be smart about it as well. We have a new follower. Espérate, que this is so small. Rovira 25, thank you for joining us. And then Madridista Maxel, hello everyone. Please let us know where you guys are connected from. We are trying to connect with La Peña Madridista de Bombay, but the lady's stuck in traffic. Apparently traffic is not being very nice to this poor lady. But as soon as she gets to their headquarters, she will send me a text message and she will come on.
She,
Hopefully so.
we'll be talking to her. That's fantastic. That's something
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we promise to be doing, guys. We will be interviewing guys from different peñas all around the world in the next future. I personally I'm really eager to hear from you guys what you have to tell us about how you live your Madridismo from
right.
India or South Africa or
We're going to connect
Croatia.
with her. Her name is Denuka, and she's the president of the Women Affairs for La Peña Madridista Bombay, who are huge on social media. They're crazy people. They really are. I talk a lot to their president, who I hope. Well, no, he told me he was going to be busy setting up. You know, it's not easy to stream and set up a venue, and it's complicated.
Only Maria can.
No, because I'm not setting up. I'm sitting down, and my son is helping, and the rest of the board. That's why you have to have a good board, so that they can help with the setup. Pero what was I going to say? They're great people, and even though it's frustrating for us to have games so early in the morning, they welcome it. They really do, because normally games for them are 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Sure.
So, I'm happy that, that they get to not wake up at 2 a.m. to watch a game, and that we're able to have them come on, hopefully, sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Y nada, que this is part of what we're trying to do here on Galernatv, which is, El Madridismo is universal, and we're trying to connect everybody around the world here on Galernatv. So if you're watching from wherever and you want to be part of our streams, send us a private message, or I think they're called whispers on Twitch, I think, something like that. And let us know, and we'll try to figure out a way to connect you to one of our streams, whether it's during a game, before a game, or during our midweek programs that we have.
Days. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We really want to hear from you guys. I think it's a good moment to apologize, if we can say that, because we can't reach everybody at the same time around the world at a time that is decent for everyone. Unfortunately, we have to take that decision. So we have decided to set up 10 o'clock Spanish time in the evening as the time to stream live Monday to Thursday during the week. That is
unless there's a game. If there's a game, we connect an hour before.
We will change the time. But I know that time is, for most of the people in the US, is sort of okay. For people in Europe and even the Gulf or Middle East is still okay. It's around 12. It's around midnight. But I know it's a very, very tough time for people in, say, India or Malaysia or whatever. So thank you guys for following us, and sometimes even setting the alarm clock to watch us.
Yes, siempre sí sets his alarm clock and wakes up at 4 a.m. to watch us. And to me, it's priceless. I can't thank you enough. I really can't thank you enough. So we have here the Lord Aru morning from California. You see, in California right now, it's 6:43 in the morning.
Well done. Hey, Maria?
In LA, and that's, see, I'm here. Your internet is a little bit frozen, but you're back. I see you're moving your eyebrows.
Yes, because I couldn't hear you. You were frozen for me for a second.
Bueno. So yeah, I was saying they're saying hi from California, and then Siempre Fi says thank you very much for the rest of the world. They're saying like this, welcome to the new followers. Pepe Cuevas, Tony James, I love Modric and Kroos, but I think they lack the stamina to steal balls. I hope that you're wrong. Siempre Fi, mira, Jesus sacrifices his sleep. Thank you. Madridista Maxel, 7:43 in Bangladesh right now. 7:43 at night. Hello, Bangladesh.
Hats off. Thank you, Bangladesh. Great to hear from you guys. That's amazing. That's wonderful.
Here, Alberto Cosin says 3:44 en Torrelodones.
Exactly.
Torrelodones. That's a much better time, Alberto, though. That is a much better time to connect. I would say, it's 9:45 in the morning here in Miami. It's not bad. The problem is that I went to bed at midnight and I woke up at 4 a.m. So if you see me, I'm like half asleep. That's the reason I went to watch Inter Miami. They won 5-1, and I went to bed very late. And as per usual, my body wakes me up at 4 a.m. So it doesn't matter what time I go to sleep, I wake up.
Yeah, I think guys, if you have any advice from Bangladesh or uh, La Isla de Pascua or from wherever around the world, if you have any advice for this woman so that she can sleep a little bit, because she doesn't sleep a wink, that's normal for her. But any advice to sleep is more than welcome, guys. No drugs, preferably. We're not interested. We're not
No,
interested.
I've taken those. They don't work either.
They
I've
don't work
done
either.
melatonin,
Melatonin.
antihistamines. I've done CBD oil, CBD, normal CBD, yo que sé, muscle relaxers, nothing. I cannot sleep past 4 a.m. But I'm used to it now. By now, whatever.
Yeah, but
I
if
used
we
to get
can,
very frustrated, but
if we can
I
manage
know.
to find a solution for Maria's lack of sleep, then the Mad Squad would have been worth creating and worth watching.
Yeah,
So let's
if we
let's
only
help.
do that, that'll be great. If we
Let's
could
get
only
this
do
woman
that.
to sleep. Let's make her sleep, guys. Not now, not now. We need her right now. In fact, we need her very much because I have to make my way to the place where I'm going to watch the game, which is my brother's. And but I can go on.
Estoy streaming live. Bien, bien, bien.
Yes.
Jesús, estás moviéndote. Loren, si me voy a quedar sola, can you please remove ¿cómo se llama? The lineup from the screen so that I can see the full chat in my screen, please, in big, porque es imposible. And yeah, Madridista Maxwell says Maria never sleeps. That is correct. They're playing Sergio Dest as a right back. Opinions. I don't think they have anything else to do. As a right winger, I'm sorry. I just think they don't have anything else to put up. So that's what they're doing, you know? The same lineup as Valencia, my son is telling me. Is this true? That this is the what? Okay, okay. Good morning. Estoy live en Twitch. Good morning. ¿Cómo estamos? All right, guys. So I want you guys to start telling me some score predictions. So, MaxFly, are we able to start a poll? Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know. Let me polling. Let me see if I can. How do I make a live poll? $1. View details. Guys, as you guys know, I have no idea how to use Twitch. A ver, failed to load. Versión. By extension. I don't know how to do this. Mr. McFly, how on earth do I start a poll? I have to do it first. From where? From, can I do it from the mobile? If I do creator dashboard? A ver, give me 1 second, guys. I know, but it's I'm not connected. Let me see. The problem is that if I get out of this screen, are you going to lose my image? Let me check something. 1 second. Do you still see me? Even if I click out? Let me go to Twitch. 1 second. The lads need to be focused throughout the game. Play with courage and determination. Yes, that is correct. We definitely do. Let me say creator dashboard. Am I still there? Do you still see my image or do I disappear? Ale, can you see my image? I'm still there? Okay. Stream manager, polling. A ver, edit your extension. I think I got it. A ver, give me 1 second. Question. Score. No, result prediction. Result prediction. Option 1, Real Madrid wins. Option 2, we have a draw. New option. Option 3, boo. Barcelona wins. Start poll. And you let me know if it works because I have no idea how to do it. Is it up in screen? You have to No, you click on the poll so you can vote. No, no, no. I think I put it live. Is the poll there? Are you able to click on it on the screen? Yes, no, maybe so. Wow, I am graduating to new levels in the Twitch streaming world. Very good. Very, very good. I'm very impressed with myself. Pero how do I know what people are voting? Am I able to see that? Voted win. How can I tell the vote? A ver, if I vote myself, how do I see the results? McFly, help me, dude, help me. How do I see if I voted? Or well, no, the results are there as they're coming in. I don't know how to do this. Voted. Pero how do I put the results up on the screen? I don't even know how long esto como se llama, this poll is up for. How do I know that? Do you know that, Alex? Nope. No lo sé. So then, since I have no clue how to put the results, please give me your score prediction on the chat, in the chat. Okay. Where do you vote? You have to click on the poll that shows up on your screen. McFly, you can't say 1-3. That is the outcome that I said on Thursday. You cannot take my results. Nope. Type it in the chat. Oh, Alejandro, my son, can't type it in the chat. He says 0-4 Real Madrid. More results, please. Thank you for following. Ayabad. Thank you. Tony James, Pepe Cuevas, 1-4. I like these results. Okay, McFly, we're going there. 1-5. Now, but can you please tell me how on earth I can see the results of the poll? Or when this is gonna end, or a ver, there is a black icon on top of the chat. No, there is not. Are you talking to me or are you talking to our viewers? Siempre pi, Barça 1, Real Madrid 2. I'll take it. Madridismo Axel, I am living for the day to see Real Madrid thrashing Barça by 5 goals. Do you know today is the day or not? I hope that today is the day. I really hope today is the day. So let's see here. I'm going to, Lauren, are you there in the back end? Can you please remove the lineup so that the chat can appear on the screen, please? Even if the ref, Saeed, even if the ref makes a horrendous decision against us, which he will, we need to keep our focus and on task. Yes, that's why we have to score like 5 goals so that when they try to rob us, that we still win. Madridista Maxwell, but my prediction is 1-3. That is my prediction. We cannot have the same prediction. Please give me a different score. We can have the same prediction. Okay, bueno, the predictions get saved here. Gungal Moreland, Barça 0, Real Madrid 2. Vini double, where are you connected from? Because I have never seen your username. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I think Lorenzo Sanz Jr. is ignoring me because I still see the lineup on the screen. I do not know how to remove it. So bear with me. I have to talk loud because there's music in the background. All right, guys. So who is going to be man of the match today? Tell me in the chat. Who's going to be man of the match today? Let me see your comments. Vini, Alejandro says Vini. Who else? United Kingdom. Hello, United Kingdom. I actually went to university in England, in Birmingham, in Aston University. Max Fly says, Monsieur Le Chat, Karim Benzema is going to be man of the match. Can you guys hear me? The music is blasting pretty loud over here. Madridista Maxel, I didn't know that your prediction too. Okay, 2-4. All right, Madridista Maxel. El Gato Karim Benzema. We have 2 votes for Karim, 1 for Vinicius. How many more people we have here? We have 14 people watching. We need to have more than 3 votes. Tony James, 1972. Benzema, man of the match. 3 votes for Benzema. Who else? ¿Cómo va a ser Leo Messi? He's in Paris. Mi hijo is trying to be funny. What? Oh, Madridista Mache. One last push for Ballon d'Or. I hope he scores a hat trick. I honestly hope he scores a hat trick. Benzema. Benzema. Come on. There's 14 people connected. Why are only 5 interacting with me? I have to wait until Jesus reaches his brother's house, which I have no idea how close it is to Jesus' house, by the way, until I stop talking to myself and to you guys. So who's going to be man of the match? Come on. Wubun Cormolan. Vini, man of the match. 2 votes for Vini. Buenos dias. Who else? Who else? McFly, how do I see the results of the poll? I just hope the ref is not the man of the match. I know, siempre sí. I hope so. Like I said in yesterday's stream, I'm more scared of the refereeing than of Barcelona's squad right now. I really am. I really seriously am very scared with that. But let's see. McFly, can you please tell me how I can see the results of the poll? Please add to my channel, build an extension. Tiago, how do I watch the results? Can anybody tell me how these polls work on Twitch and how the results can pop up on screen? Because I have no clue whatsoever. Does anybody other than Mr. McFly know how to use Twitch? This is a different type of poll. I don't know, man. What do you mean a different type of poll? It's the only one it's installed on the channel. How do I do a different type of poll? I don't know how to do it. I don't know this one. Where's the poll? I have no clue. For me, it shows up. So the screen is here at the bottom right. There's a black box with some lines. You click on that and the poll shows up. And you vote. Tap again. Yeah. That's how you open it up. All right. So I'm going to show you with my phone. You go, let me see. You go over here. You click on this box and you vote and it votes for you. I think that's how you see it. Now, what I have no clue is how to show the result of the poll. I just simply have no idea. Alex, MDPSD, I like the starting team. We were saying earlier that so do we, although Jesus, who's on his way to his brother's house, is not very sure about Lucas Vazquez instead of Nacho. Madridista Maxel, did you find the poll? I don't know if you found the poll or not. I tried to show you on screen. Not sure. We're also, for those of you who are joining now, we are asking for the score prediction and who you think is going to be man of the match. Thank you for voting in the poll. Now, I don't know how to show you the results. I will try to figure it out. Maybe it's on a timer. Potentially it's on a timer. I have no idea. If it's on a timer or not. I don't know. Someone is about to connect. I can't tell who it is. Oh, I think Jesus has reached his place of game watching. Jesus, you would be very, very proud of me. I started a poll. I just don't know how to use the results. Maria, did you specify any end time for the poll? No, I did not. And I have no idea what the default time is. Let me see if I can check that out. Edit your extension of being live, engage, and interact. Pero a ver, let create a poll. Settings. Why? It doesn't give me a time. A ver. Let me see if I go to my extension. Jesus, what are you doing with a face mask on?
I'm going towards my.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Fantastic.
Yes,
well,
I can hear you.
I'm going towards my brother's, which is where I normally watch the games, and that's where I'll be watching the game and making some comments during the game. And but in Spain, for those who don't know, still for public transport, I'm on a taxi now. For public transport is still compulsory to wear a face mask, which is why you can only see my otherwise beautiful eyes. but I'm sorry you can't see the whole face at the moment.
I thought you were driving.
No, no,
I
no,
thought
no,
you
no.
were driving.
No, I wouldn't
Can
do
you
that.
do me a favor? Can you text Loren Jr. and beg him to remove the lineup from the screen? Because I think he's not there because I've asked him a few times and it's still up on the screen. Now I can't hear you, Jesus.
You can't hear?
Can't
No,
hear you.
I wasn't talking.
Yeah.
I'm talking now. Yeah.
Ah, perdón. Now I can. Tony James, Twitch isn't very easy to watch or to use. I know. I don't know these things. I put all these extensions and everything, but I don't know how to use this. Yo que sé. I started a poll asking Real Madrid wins, draw, or Barcelona wins. People are voting, but I don't know how to show the results.
All right. Okay. But I think
I was asking for man of the match. Benzema has 4 votes. Vini has 2 votes. And I asked for score predictions, and we got from anywhere from 0-2, 1-2, 1-4, 1-5.
yeah,
My prediction is 1-3. What is your prediction?
0-2. That's what I said in the last stream. I
That's what
said
you said?
0-2, and
Are you
I'm gonna
sure?
stick to that. Yeah, and I think the
Okay, you're gonna stick to that.
yeah, and my man of the match is going to be Mendy.
Mendy. Okay, you think he's gonna score? He's gonna assist? He's gonna what?
No, he's just going
What's
to
he
be
gonna do?
he's just going to be phenomenal, right? Back
Oh
there.
my God, listen to this. I love this. Madridista Maxwell, we are 30 people from La Peña Madridista, Bangladesh, watching the match together. Amazing. Amazing. I love that. I
Absolutely
absolutely love that.
amazing, guys. That's absolutely that's so moving, guys. For us who were born in Madrid and raised in Madrid and always live close to the stadium and being a season ticket holder like me, to know that and to experience that Madridismo is something as big as this, something as universal as this. It's really touching, guys. I really mean what I'm saying right now. I don't know if Maria can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me because Maria is frozen in my screen. Is anybody out there? Hello? Hello? Maria, you're frozen. I don't know if anybody's there. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I don't know what the situation is at the moment. I don't know if Lorenzo is there. Hello? Hello?
Jesus, I can
I was trying to.
not hear you.
I can't hear you either.
Hang on a second. Wait. Vamos a ver si esto me deja. Can you guys see me? Yes, no, maybe so. Reload the player. Loren, no nos escuchan. Hello. Buen día. We are working on it.
María. María. No está mal el stream, ¿qué quiere decir?
His way to his brother's house. Do you guys see me or hear me? Yes or no? No, please tell me in the chat because I can't see myself on screen.
Yeah, we can hear you. Not now. I mean, it comes and goes. It fluctuates. So I don't know. It's okay. Apparently, it should be Maria's problem, not mine. Technically speaking, I think we are streaming, but I can't make sure. I don't know if Lorenzo can hear me. So okay, so basically, what I'm getting from Lorenzo, the technical wizard, is that the problem is entirely with Maria's connection. So you hopefully you guys can hear me, and so I'm gonna go on talking. I will be connected to the game. I will be making some comments. During
No, I
the
can
game.
see you on my phone, but I cannot see you on the screen. So we're gonna try it that way.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm gonna connect my headphones to the phone. Give me 1 second. I called him and he's working on it. They can hear you, Jesus. They can hear you right now.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so what I was saying is I will be connected during the game, and I will be making
connection.
I'll be connected. So for those who want to follow me on my comments, I'll be connected
Yes,
during the
they
game.
can hear you.
Brilliant. I will be kind of on and off. I'll be watching the game with my family, but I will be making some comments as well. So I'll be here, and you guys can be following the game while it takes place, and then as far as the post game is concerned, I will be doing the post
let
as
me
well.
connect. See that my headphones are still connected to the computer.
Sí, aquí lo es. Sí, aquí. No, aquí es aquí en un portal, o sea que me quedo aquí ya. Si quiere. No tiene que meterse, gracias.
Vale, now I can hear you again. Vale, I can hear you again, Jesus. Can you hear me? Jesucito de mi vida, can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes.
No me estáis oyendo. A ver.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, you can hear us both now. Yay! Ostra, look at the beautiful Madrid sky. Wowee. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Okay. Maria, can you join for halftime? Can anybody join for halftime? Okay, so I'll be muted for a few minutes, and then I'll connect again. Okay, I'll be here. Okay, guys, so I'm now at the place where I'll be watching the game. That's my brother's dog, whose name is, let me introduce you to him. His name is Zucker.
Look, there's a dog. All right.
Another dog. We've
I
seen two dogs in the space of just a few minutes.
For some reason, my phone has coverage, but my computer does not. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys around a little bit because I have to almost disconnect.
Okay.
Show you
Wow.
the thing a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, that's
This is,
great.
how we're at. We're walking around. Or actually, I think
Peña Madridista Sur de Florida.
am I able to turn the camera around? How does this work? Yes, here's the button. All right, so this is La Peña Madridista Sur de Florida. We have 135 people who have reserved the table today. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff. Dígelo, que estás live en Twitch, en el mundo entero. We have dogs. We have quite a few televisions. We have our own resident DJ Flash. ¿Qué tal? And we keep walking. There's more people coming in. We have quite a few flags. We have our sponsor, Maori here. We are going to
Hello,
raffle
Mao.
a trip in a jet ski excursion, a dinner, a jersey, and a bucket of Mao. Thanks to our sponsors. We're here. Say hello. You're live on Twitch. Hello. Y el perro pobre perro, is a little bit anxious.
More perros.
Yes, we go. This is Virginia. She is our resident nurse. She works at Jackson Memorial Hospital, treating very sick people. Yes, de Madrid. Aunque cuando le conviene, she says she's from Vigo. Pero that is not true. Mr. Kim, you know Mr. Kim.
Hey, we know him.
Kim.
Mr. Kim, the Español
Kim.
supporter.
We have little Madridismo de cuna. You're live on Twitch. Hola, hola, hola. Y mira, otro perrito. Well, this is La Peña Madridista Sur de Florida. Y con esto, I have to disconnect. And I will. Bueno, espérate, que we have more people on this side. I didn't even notice that. Dios mío, sale gente abajo las piedras. More TVs here on the side. More TVs. Más arbolitos. And then we have, qué sé yo, a backdrop. Es lo que hay. Con lo cual, Jesús, how do I turn this around again? Me voy a desconectar. I want to say a la Madrid nada más, and I will be back at the final whistle.
Okay, that's brilliant. I will be here. I'll be making some comments. I'll be kind of like on and off, but we are literally a few minutes away, even seconds, literally seconds away from the kickoff, and we can see Sergi Busquets and Karim Benzema as captains. One of the two captains is more respectable than the other, but I'm not going to say which one. So we are now seeing the Barcelona lineup. Sergi Dest I think as a midfielder rather than forward, and of course the great promise of Barcelona, Ansu Fati. We are Dansu Fati. we are now. I'm here with my brother and some nephews, my nephew and my niece. Wonderful people, but I'm gonna preserve their. I'm gonna preserve their intimacy. So I'm not going to introduce you to them. You got to meet their dog Zucker. That's his name, of course. Couldn't be any other name. Also Davor to most to the closer people. So okay, kickoff is about to happen. It just took place. Give me a few minutes and I'll be back with you with some comments, guys. Take care. Okay, guys, so it's 4 minutes. The game have already taken place, and Barcelona are dominating. I guess it's fair to say that they are dominating. They have set a higher pressure, and we don't seem to be able to get rid of it very easily. But no clear chances for any of the sides yet. Stay tuned. Okay, for those of you guys who are still hooked to the Mad Squad and listening, uh, and not being able to watch the game, just to let you know, it's minute 8 at the moment, and the and Barcelona are clearly dominating. We haven't been able to barely cross the midfield, the Barcelona midfield. I mean, and so far no clear chances. We are defending. We're being solid in defense, I would say. Although we just lost a ball that was dangerous, potentially dangerous. But Luka Modric seems to be sorting out the situation at the moment. So yeah, Barcelona is clearly dominating. Their pressure is being effective, and we don't seem to be able to get rid of it that easily. Disturbing, well, to a point they haven't been able to create chances, as I said, but they are clearly dominating, and Real Madrid seem to have a problem to keep the control of the ball, and the possession is clearly culé so far, guys. Not a very promising starting of the game, but 0-0. no goals or chances so far. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, Barcelona just had to concede a corner after a very good pass by David Alaba, and the cross of Vinicius was intercepted by, I think it is Dest, who got the corner kick. And now we're having the first corner kick in the game, actually. And it's Tony Cross who's going to kick the corner. Stay tuned. So there was a header by by Casemiro, but not very dangerous anyway. No, it's yet another corner kick, and it's again going to be called Tony Cross who kicks the corner. It'll be really important to do something here because so far it's minute 13 and Barcelona really dominating the game. So it's now a counter attack from Barcelona. It may be dangerous, although we seem to cover the spaces now. So it's a dangerous counter attack now by Barcelona. Frenkie de Jong. Luckily, it wasn't a good ball, and it's going for Vinicius. Oh, hey! It's a foul. It's a foul by Best to Vinny Jr. The referee called the foul, but it's not a yellow card, I think, or anything like that. No, it's not. Very hard tackle by Best over Vinicius. But okay, so hopefully this last play that we've seen with two consecutive corner kicks for Real Madrid will set the trend for the next few minutes. We seem to be able to slightly keep in the possession for a little while longer than we were doing a few minutes ago, particularly at the beginning of the game. So stay tuned, guys. You'll hear more from me in a few minutes. Okay, so it's minute 17 now, almost 18. It's a very tactical game. Nothing much to report, guys. No chances for any of the two opponents. Jordi Alba and Rodrigo are fighting for a ball now, right in the corner, and he's either free as called offside of Rodrigo. I think. Anyway, so Barcelona seems to be dominating. They keep the possession. I would like to see the statistics, but they are definitely having the possession. Setting a very high pressure on Real Madrid, but it's so far we haven't considered any chances, or we didn't make any mistakes down there, down behind. Very solid Alaba, very solid Mendy, Casemiro lending a hand also down there, and so nothing much to report. Stay tuned. Okay, so first controversial play during the game, incredible dribbling by Vinicius. Mingueza tackled him in the box. The referee said nothing had happened there. I've just seen the play again, and it doesn't seem to be a penalty, to be perfectly honest, guys. But what a way Vinicius had to get rid of Mingueza and Dest with a phenomenal dribbling. First time during the game in which Vini shows his capacities, and he was really threatening. So at least we managed to uh, make Barcelona feel slightly threatened for the first time during the game. Again, in my opinion, I don't think that was a penalty, and we haven't complained a lot about it anyway. Stay tuned.
Se te vaya, joder. ¿Cómo se te va de ahí, macho? ¡Ostras!
Okay, guys, this just missed the most incredible goal you can think of. He had it done after a good play by Memphis Depay. Just completely alone before Courtois. He missed the goal. But before that, yeah, we were very strong defensively there. Before that, there was an offside by Vinicius that wasn't called as an offside for a long, long time. So we thought for a moment that it was a clear chance for Real Madrid, but it wasn't because it had been an offside anyway, and it would have been reviewed by the VAR. So the only real good chance so far was by Dest just barely a few seconds ago. And before that, there's still some mild controversy going on as for whether or not it was a penalty over Vinicius by Mingueza. But at least things are happening now, and I think if things happen, we have a lot to win because we are a better side than they are, in my opinion. 1/3 of the game. We've already overcome 1/3 of the game. 0-0 so far, and no very clear chances apart from the one that we witnessed a few minutes ago by Dest, who could have easily scored. Luckily, he didn't, and Barcelona is still putting a lot of pressure high up, and Real Madrid still managing not to concede many chances apart from that one by Dest. This is a good play now. Ansu is, funnily enough, Ansu is playing more towards the center as opposed to the left flank where we are expected to see him. That left flank is mostly occupied by Memphis, so it is Lucas Vázquez facing Memphis as opposed to Ansu Fati as we expected. Vini is the one who's creating the most. Very good ball now from Vini to Rodrigo. This is a good counter attack. Incredible, guys. I don't know, for those who have a delay, sorry if I gave this away before time. Sorry if I spoiled the goal, but David Alaba just scored. Incredible counter attack. It's David Alaba who starts stealing the ball. He goes all the way up. That's a very good pass by Rodrigo. And David Alba, who started the counter attack, is the one that finishes it with an incredible shot with his left foot. Incredible, guys. It's 1-0. Apparently, the VAR is going to have a look at that. It may be offside by David Alaba after the pass by Rodrigo, but I don't think so. I don't think it was an offside. But let me just make it clear. I don't know if they are double checking. I don't think they are double checking. Are they? No. Vamos! Ladies and gents. So it's minute 32. Barcelona 0, Real Madrid 1. David Alaba, first goal with the white jersey. What a great moment to score it. Vamos! Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so it was a game in which nothing much was happening, and then all of a sudden, after Real Madrid scored, a lot of things that have happened. There was a clear chance by Piqué with a header that went wide, and then there's been another controversial play in which I do think that Eric Garcia made a penalty over Benzema, but I don't. The broadcasting of the game are not paying a lot of attention to that play, but I think it was a penalty anyway. So Barcelona keeps on dominating, but Real Madrid is creating a feeling of danger, which is much higher whenever we try the counter attack. So Barcelona are keeping the possession, setting a higher pressure. We don't care a lot about possession. We are playing more like counter attacking, and we seem to give a feeling of more a more threatening presence than Barcelona, even though their aces, their dominating. It's fair to say that incredible David Alaba in defense, and he also managed to find some time to score that incredible goal. Stay tuned.
Yo creo
Okay, so it's halftime at the moment. It's 0-1 for Real Madrid. David Alaba scored an incredible goal in a counter attack that he started, and he came out of the cave, made all the way towards the other box, and scored with a great shot with his left foot. It's been a fairly even, fairly tight first half, I would say. More chances for Barcelona. They had two. Very clear one by Dest, who threw wide, and then and then there was another chance by Piqué with a header. Is it a fair result from what a fair score from what we've seen so far? Well, I would say maybe to be perfectly honest, a tie would be a slightly fairer, a little bit more fair. Both teams had their chances, but I think that Real Madrid projected a feeling of danger more intense than the feeling of danger that Barcelona made feel whenever they had the ball. They dominated, but Real Madrid was quite firm in defense for most of the times, maybe except that play with Dest. So, yeah, it's 0-1 so far. Great result. Let's see what happens in the second half. I'll be here to make some comments on very exciting second half of the first half. Let's put it that way. It was pretty dull at the beginning, very tactical, but it became a lot more entertaining. Killer in defense and also the scorer, the one scorer of the game's part. Very exciting. Hi guys, the second half has just started and Barcelona seems to be
Bueno, hombre,
pressing a lot more. Coutinho is on the pitch right now, replacing who? Again, salido Coutinho en lugar de quién es? Replacing Mingueza, which has resulted in Dest going behind, occupying the position of the right back. And so, yeah, Barcelona seems to be slightly more menacing right now. Let's see what happens. I'll keep you posted, guys.
mira, mira. Ahí, justo.
The people watching the game with keep insisting on the necessity of introducing some changes in the midfield. Perhaps Camavinga or Valverde, we need a fresh injection there. We need more strength. Perhaps Rodrigo. Perhaps we could now bench Rodrigo. Certainly not Vinicius, who's playing a great game. But maybe we could bench Rodrigo and introduce one more midfielder, despite the fact that Ancelotti doesn't seem to be very happy with the 4-2 formation. So let's see what happens. But actually, Camavinga is warming up, and I think Valverde is also warming up. Let's see what happens.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. shot by Mehdi and a good save by Ter Stegen. But now we got it. We get it again. That's Luka Modric after recovery by Casemiro. But no, there's no counter attack because Barcelona are already organized. Not a great game by Rodrigo, who just shot wide after some incredible technical delicacies by Karim Benzema.
Sí, por cierto, ya nos han pasado el cobro.
¿Sí?
Bueno, son 245.
¿Pero ya no nos los han entregado o no? ¿Eh?
Fuera. Alf, entregarlos. No.
No. Ni se sabe cuándo se van a recibir, ¿no?
Es que no sé qué llamas tú.
¡Con!
La tarjeta.
¡Vamos!
Esto es.
Mira, coño. Tony,
Cuidado.
cuidado.
No. Okay, guys. So it looks like still 0-1 for Real Madrid. Thrown out.
Venga,
Vamos.
Venga, tío.
Vinicius.
Tira.
Es que nos merecemos que nos metan un gol. Porque somos una madre. Somos una madre, crack.
Lo que te digo, Ancho.
Quien perdona la mano en el fútbol es que el primero de fútbol, tío.
We seem to be relying too much on the idea that Barcelona aren't a really good side at the moment, and they are lacking the confidence and maybe even the quality to score. And we created some chances through Benzema and Vinicius. But I'm not that sure that we are so superior at the moment. Okay, we have Courtois now, and yet another counter-attack thrown by Courtois. Okay.
Entiendo como el Madrid, tío. Teniendo ellos dos atrás.
And
luego la bola
we
no se
are
muestra en
right
todo el
here
campo,
with the
tío.
people watching the game. We are commenting on the how slow Carleto is being with the replacements. We really need
Ostras.
a fresh injection, fresh blood for the midfield. We need Camavinga. We are desperate for Camavinga, desperate for Valverde, or maybe both of them. And Carleto is not doing anything. He's reminding me of Zinedine Zidane a little bit. What is it going to be? First change, first substitution in the minute 70 or something else, 75. That's not very Carleto. That's very Zinedine Zidane. And one thing that we really liked about Carleto is that he is not shy to make changes when they are and to make substitutions when they are necessary. But today he's taking it too easy to make the substitutions. Anyway, still we are reaching minute 70 of the game. Real Madrid are still prevailing. 0-1 for us. So first substitution in Real Madrid, Rodrigo is benched right now. He tried all the time. He tried really hard. Wasn't very lucky though. And now Valverde is taking its place on the pitch. Long overdue, in my opinion. Long overdue. This should have happened a lot earlier during the game. Anyway, So Ansu Fati is being replaced now. He did basically nothing. And Kun Agüero, clearly overweight Kun Agüero, is on the pitch at the moment. He reminds me of Eden Hazard in some aspects. Eden Hazard, the moment he was back from his holidays, first season in Real Madrid, is that kind of Kun Agüero we're seeing now. Hopefully, he won't score or anything like that, but clearly overweight Kun Agüero. And a big failure for Ansu Fati on this game. I think he's a really good player, but on this game we didn't see much of Ansu Fati. I think partly because he wasn't placed on the right part of the pitch by Ronald Koeman. We were expecting Ansu Fati to face Lucas Vázquez on that flank, but it was Memphis who played on that flank, and Lucas Vázquez is the weakest part of our defense, but I don't think Koeman took advantage of that. And a very, very poor game by Ansu Fati, who faced Alaba instead. And Alaba was, of course, so far, I insist, the best man of the match so far. De Jong leaves now. Sergio Roberto is on the pitch. To me, the best two players of Barcelona, Ansu Fati and De Jong, are not on the pitch anymore. Yet another good favor by Koeman, I think. Okay, so it's 81 minutes of a fairly dull Clasico, guys. Not the best Clasico we can remember, certainly.
Uy.
Not a terribly exciting game.
Mira los ojos, cómo se le van.
There's been a terrible,
¿Cómo cree Valverde?
Terrible.
Se quejaba de la pierna Valverde.
terrible clash
Se
now,
quejaba de la pierna Valverde.
head to head. Valverde and
Yo creo que se
Piqué,
queja de la pierna porque mira cómo gana.
and Valverde is now
Y sí, claro que se
hurting
queja de
the
por cómo ha
pitch.
perdido, claro.
We don't like what we're seeing now. Valverde is lying on the pitch with very clear signs of a lot of pain. His left is it left back? Left leg, I mean. So Fede Valverde is one side of the pitch at the moment, being observed by the doctors. Hopefully, it will be. Now, Luke de Jong is about to come into the pitch, so we may suffer for the last few minutes. They're going to put a lot of.
Han pegado unas peñas estos dos. Lo que mirarlo, ¿no?
Barcelona, quite desperate, are going to put air crosses into the box to see if Luke de Jong can get a header or something like that. There you go. That's that was Kun Agüero with a header way wide.
Me gusta, macho, no me gusta esto.
Let's see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if Barcelona can get a tie, although they're not creating very good chances. But it looks like Real Madrid are way too relaxed. That's the way they are. That's the feeling they're projecting. So it's barely 6 minutes to go plus at the time, and we'll see what happens. Gavi has just been replaced. Very Greek game by Gavi. He hasn't done much, in my opinion. Extremely overrated player. He hasn't shown to be a great player, in my opinion, in Barcelona or in the Spanish national team. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's just a decent group player, but not a great individuality. Karim Benzema trying to progress there, but Piqué got the ball. Let's see what happens. 5 minutes to go plus added time, guys. It's very.
No ha hecho los cambios todavía, ¿no? ¿Por qué no los ha hecho?
This is very exciting.
Alguien está levantando la mano aquí.
Joder, si lo que no tienen que hacer es centrar, claro, coño. Es que no pueden centrar, joder.
Joder.
Es muy malo también.
Joder, macho. Que haga los cambios, por Dios, que le pido 85 minutos.
Nobody here. We're all desperate. See why Ancelotti is not introducing changes. He's not making substitutions. We don't understand what Martinez is on the pitch now. Marco Asensio, quite surprisingly, is Marco Asensio now the one who's going to replace Vinicius, who is absolutely exhausted and getting cramps. Getting cramps, and it's probably going to be Marco Asensio who replaces Vinicius now.
17 minutos, no me ahí.
Sí.
We are fearing here that they will add a lot of time. 7 minutes. Basically, until Barcelona scores. That's so yes, that's a classic. That's a real classic. So we are intrigued to see how much at the time we get. We see a lot of Madridistas at the Nou Camp. Hopefully, they will be able. To see a win for Real Madrid here. We are only a few minutes away from that win, guys.
10 minutes.
They're going to add maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
They shouldn't, but they may add like 7 minutes, something like that. Have we wasted time? Have we wasted a lot of time? Not much. It's been a slow game. It's been a dull Clasico, really. So first Clasico, yeah, there's definitely Vinicius is off now. Asensio. Marco Asensio. Can we still rely on Marco Asensio? Let's see. Anyway, 87th minute. Luka Modric trying to keep the ball, keep the possession. Let's try and take it easy. So yeah, Valverde seems to be definitely back next to the So it's not a foul now. 87th minute, 25 seconds. It looks like time doesn't go by. Not really because the game is driven, because of the tension of the result. To score, let's remember, guys, the match squad is Barcelona 0, Real Madrid 1. Let's see if we can manage this win. That'll be really, really important. That's Luke de Jong and the ball recovery by Modric. And that's a foul now. Casemiro. Although it hasn't been called by the referee. I don't want to see this now. That ball is
Solo hace mucho Casemiro. Todo el rato, tío. Lo ha hecho todo el partido. Lo de querer tirarse para que le pite. Perdió inicio. We can see some Barcelona supporters being nasty to Vinicius now. I don't know why. Es que no hay nadie en ningún lado. Difícil, tío, la verdad. It's a tense game. It's not a particularly brilliant game, very tactical, and with some strange sense of relaxation from both teams, particularly from Real Madrid, of course, because we're winning. Courtois is now on the pitch. Courtois is on the pitch, believe it or not. Bueno, está complaining about his knee. Al aire. Looks like Courtois is just injured from like out of the blue. He kicked the ball. There must be something wrong with his knee that doesn't look good. No hay ningún. Esas son las peores. Disturbing images of Courtois complaining about his left knee without being able for us to know whether or not there's something serious going on. Se tiene que mantener el juego parado con un portero. Del campo, ¿sabes? Ya, claro, tío. Pero va a dar 10 minutos, vamos. 10 minutos de descuento, seguro. So we will see a lot of other time whether we like it or not. 8. Carvajal va a sustituir a Courtois. No comprendo bien, ¿no? 7. Poco, me parece. Por Valverde, tú. So it's 7 minutes of other time. We were fearing it could be even more. And Valverde is leaving. He just came on the pitch a few minutes ago, but he seems to be seriously injured, even though he only played for a few minutes. So that's really bad news about Valverde. Hopefully nothing serious, but definitely something that doesn't allow him to stay on the pitch today for 1 more minute. No le adelantaría. As for Courtois, he's still on the pitch, even though he was complaining about his left knee. Okay, no. So we expect very tense. Ahora 7 minutes. Very tense 7 minutes. Sí, como lo voy a tener. 6. Entrar más frío que. ¿No? No, that's for Thibaut Courtois. There was a cross. Thibaut Courtois still in pain with his left knee. We don't know exactly what's wrong with him, but hopefully nothing very serious because he's still on the pitch. And he managed to grab that ball. A lot of excitement. Not a great game. We lost the ball.
Miro, de verdad. Venga,
Vamos,
venga,
vamos.
a correr para allá, venga.
I think that may be a penalty. Vamos. Asensio is now facing. Ter Stegen, Asensio. Vamos. Oh!
Lucas Vázquez just scored. I don't know if they're going to check the maybe they will check what happened on the other box. But Lucas Vázquez had just scored, guys. He has just scored.
Nothing. That was nothing. No. Lucas Vázquez has scored.
No,
Guys.
No.
Asensio
did
really well.
Es malísimo, ¿eh? ¿Cómo le puede ganar
Shot.
la posición, tío?
Good save by Ter Stegen, by Lucas Vázquez.
Que le pone titular en Luis Enrique.
Ahí no hay penalti.
No hay nada.
Absolutamente nada. This is done, guys. It's 0-2. Vamos.
¿No son propia pista? Parece más bien.
¿Tú crees?
Sí. Sí, el mismo Leri García. Sí, son más uno.
This is done, guys. It's 0-2.
Wonderful.
Fumigated.
We have fumigated them.
Yo intentaría meterle el tercero.
Claro que sí.
No, pero escucha, pero es que lleva así toda la temporada. 2 semanas más la tuvo. Es que antes recuperaba, por lo menos. Es que ahora ni recupera y se lo pierde.
Bien.
Ya 5 minutos.
No, hombre,
2 minutos.
2 minutos. Well, guys, it's great. This is nearly done. Anything can happen in football, but we're live. We're live. My sister-in-law is now asking why I'm speaking English, but we're live and we see the images of very, very sad supporters, Barcelona supporters. A very sad Pedri, very sad Dembele. This is great news, guys. Not the best Clasico ever, not a classic to be remembered, but a winning one nevertheless.
We're live.
Stay tuned.
¿Te estás malita o algo? ¿Que estás tomándote un Aquarius así?
Yo he traído esto porque antes que agua veo cualquier cosa.
Pues sí, yo voy a querer un poquito también ahora, ¿eh?
No hay que tienes que estar tuned.
I'm tuned. We're all tuned.
Cuidado.
It's barely 1 minute, guys, before the end of the game. It's added time. The referee has added 7 minutes, and it's minute 96th at the moment. So this is about to finish, and it's going to be a win for Real Madrid. We must have won the last 4 Clásicos or something like that, no? Or 5?
It's 3. Good.
Un tío, no me fastidies.
So Kun Agüero scored, but that's 1-2. But there's not a lot of time for anything more. It's a good play by Dest. Good cross. Alaba leads. And then Kun Agüero scores. So it's 96th minute, 49 seconds to the end. This should be the end of the game. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3,
Aguantar ese puto.
2,
Ay, se acabó.
1, and it's the end. We made it, guys. Come on. Vamos. Madrid, Madrid, a la Madrid, a la Madrid, y nada más, y nada más. And we are live. We are live in the Mad Squad, first classic of the Mad Squad ever. I hope some reinforcements to come. Maria Garcia Mella, Cid, Stuart, anybody, please. I need reinforcements because I've been here talking all the time. I'm very tired. I'm exhausted, but very happy with the win, guys. This is absolutely amazing.
Tan extraño.
Amazing.
Bueno, estaban tocados, ¿no?
Okay.
Hey, fucking clueless.
Okay, so it wasn't the best game. Not a Clasico to be remembered. Nothing particularly brilliant, but Real Madrid was superior. We didn't feel particularly threatened at any point of the game. I think.
Mejor del partido, ¿no? Mira dónde estaba el partido este. No. A pesar de
Claramente.
Vinicius, ¿eh?
Es cierto que más tuvo una muestra complicada, más no ha conseguido la manera de hacer daño a Madrid. Una actuación muy brillante. Yo creo que bueno, la salida del partido perfecto.
Insisto, el año pasado ganamos los dos clásicos y no la.
So I was just wondering how many Clásicos we've won in a row. This must be the fourth, I think, because we won at the Bernabeu last Clásico before the lockdown, 2-0. Vinicius and Mariano scored, and then we won 2 Clásicos at the Nou Camp and the Stefano without the crowds during the lockdown. So this is the fourth consecutive Clásico that we win.
Maybe right.
Thing. So that's absolutely amazing. We are very happy, guys. Yo creo que es el cuarto.
Es el cuarto. Porque ganamos el de Vinicius, que fue el último con público. Los dos de la pandemia y este es el cuarto.
Con el campo aquí una muy buena victoria y para seguir ahí arriba es importante. Y bueno, el plan de partido que hemos visto, sobre todo en los primeros minutos.
No sé qué. Jugadores sí puede.
Sí, hemos querido afinar un poco más. Se pedía golpe. Pero bueno, cuando estás ganando aquí hay que.
Courtois is talking now. Yes, the important thing was to defend the result. It is important to be well organized, and that was the key of the game. That we were well organized. I agree on that. I think we were well organized. Courtois is talking about Vinicius now. He is really a trouble for any defense that he faces, and he played a great game. He's playing with a lot of confidence at the moment. Quite ridiculously, Ricardo Sierra, who is shameless sometimes, is now asking Courtois about some controversial plays in the Real Madrid box. If there was anything controversial, it was in the other box with that foul by Eric Garcia to Karim Benzema. But of course, he's not asking Courtois about that. He's only asking him about one alleged fall of
Piqué in the Real Madrid box, which was nothing at all. That wasn't a penalty whatsoever. So, okay, here we are, guys. We have won the Clasico. That's a very clear message to La Liga. We are here to win it, and Busquets is being interviewed now. He doesn't seem to be very happy. He's not very handsome either. We don't deserve to lose, Busquets is saying. That's too much of a punishment for the merits we made. We didn't create many chances. That's fair to say.
Sí, era una acción que tenían, sabíamos que nos iban a dejar tener un poco de fútbol, pero de luego, pues, con Vinicius siempre y hoy...
Busquets is saying, we knew they will let us have the ball, they will give us the possession, but we were prepared to face Rodrigo and Vinicius, who are very fast on the counter attack. He says that Real Madrid chance wasn't even a very clear. The Real Madrid first goal by Alaba, wasn't really a very good chance. I don't know if that wasn't a very clear chance. I don't know what it was. So it must have been a miracle or something like that. I don't know. The one who in football, in a Clasico, if you score first, you have lots done in order to get the final win. That's what Busquets is saying. There's some kind of resignment in Barcelona.
Costaba un poco más llegar a su área y crear ocasiones claras. Incluso recuerdo la de Piqué también después del gol de ellos.
It's very strange because it doesn't look like they're very unhappy. I think it looks like Barcelona were expecting to be pushed over and to be thrashed because Piqué is even smiling. Sorry, Busquets is even smiling. Now he's talking and he's even smiling. So anyway. So Ricardo Sierra keeps on insisting about some allegedly controversial plays that happened in the Real Madrid box. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw any penalty in the Real Madrid box except for Ricardo Sierra, who keeps asking that to Piqué, Busquets, and everybody. But he's not asking about some really controversial plays that took place in the Barcelona box. Like, in my opinion, a very clear penalty by Eric Garcia to Karim Benzema. So this is what we're getting.
La entrada finalmente aquí en el Camp Nou, que presentaba un aspecto sensacional.
86,000 people witnessed the game live in the stadium, in the Barcelona stadium. Whether or not they had problems with pigeons excreta, we don't know about that.
Un Barcelona ofensivo e inofensivo. Bueno, pues son los primeros.
Okay, guys, I have to leave you, and hopefully somebody from the Math Squad will be with you shortly.
Can you tell me if I'm live? Hello? Oh, this is Maria from Miami. Give me 1 second because I just dumped a bunch of stuff. Huh? Okay, okay. That's fine. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right, give me 1 second. I'm trying to connect my computer. Wait, give me 1 second. See if I can connect. It says that this has no internet. Nope, no stream marker. Oh my God. So what are your about the game? I have no ability to see the comments because I am on Discord. Who's that? Roberto is coming in. Awesome. I need somebody to lend me a phone. Maybe so. I am sweating bullets. Absolute bullets is what I'm sweating right now. Roberto!
María, how are you, mamá? La mamá del madridismo.
I am sweating bullets, Roberto. I cannot believe how much I'm sweating. This is Miami is on fire. So I'm gonna come back because I have a computer, but I'm on my phone. I'm gonna go around a little bit to show everybody La Peña Madridista, Sur de Florida. We're live. This is how we celebrate victories in Miami. Estamos en vivo en Twitch, en Galernatv.
Hi, guys.
Mute yourself because I have a lot of background noise. All right. We have a resident DJ. Gracias. You're giving the gift. Let's go over here. We're live on Twitch. What is your opinion about today's game? All right. Nada Madrid, nada más. We've had, I don't know, 150 people show up today. Boom, boom. Estamos en vivo en Twitch. ¿Cuáles son las opiniones del partido de el equipo del mundo? So now I'm gonna go back to my computer. Roberto, please mute yourself because you're making a lot of noise and you're perforating my eardrum. All right. Eso es Pepe Cuevas, que viva la Peña Madridista Sur de Florida. They just gave me I don't know what it says, it's a cup, because we were raffling a yacht trip for 10 people for 4 hours in Miami. That's what we're doing. That's why I connected late. I know that Jesus had to leave. He had some work commitments to do. Roberto, what are your thoughts about the game today?
I'm not too happy.
What? Why?
I think Ancelotti didn't have a good game because he could have put in the changes earlier. Modric and Kroos were really tired by the 70th minute. When you have a tired team, and these guys are 36 and 37 years old, so you know you're already up 1-0, and you could see clearly that Modric was really laboring. So what that does, when you have players that are tired, they cannot get back on defense and cover. So that gave Barcelona so many chances that, thank God, they missed.
Yes, but considering that we won, how can you tell me you're not happy? We won. We needed the 3 points. I agree. We should have won 1-5 or something like that. I know. Siempre be saying, what are you talking about, Roberto? What are you talking about?
Well,
Pero yes, I'm very
he,
happy
he,
that
he,
Lucas Vázquez, Lucasinho, channeling his inner Brazilian, scored a goal because nobody wanted
he,
Lucas Vázquez to play today. And he played and he scored. And he did a
but here's what I'm talking about. If the guys are tired that late, then people like when I see Fede Valverde probably with a knee injury because he's trying to cover so much space. That to me is something that goes to the coach, not putting in the changes. Once he put in Asensio late in the game, and what happened? He caught him, and we scored the second goal. So but still in there you had Modric and Kroos. I think Kroos didn't get a touch after the 80th minutes. He was truly gassed. So don't we have players that we can put in other than Valverde?
We do. We have them.
And I say this to you: when Milan was up 3-0 on the great Liverpool club, which is up 4-0 now at the Theatre of Dreams. They're thumping Manchester United is really getting thumped in England 4-0 and no 0-4. So Milan is up 3-0, right? You should be able to win that game in the Champions League final, even after they score one goal. But to allow Liverpool to come back from 3-0 in the second half, to me that tells me Ancelotti is not a big time game manager. He's a good, he might be a good coach, but
Tony, hang on a second. Tony James says we could have caused more damage. Of course, Siempre P says, in my opinion, the game plan was to sit back and absorb and break on the counter. I don't know what the game plan was, but what I know is that I'm happy that we beat them.
I'm very happy too.
I'd rather have win 5-1, sure, or 1-3, which was my ¿cómo se llama? My pronóstico, sure. But I'm happy that we have the 3 points. I'm happy that my phone is working right now. I don't know how much battery. And that we got the 3 points and that we beat them in their own home, which is what it's about. In their own home. Do not
we're at top. We're at top of the league.
Power of beating them in Barcelona. Okay,
and we're at top of the league. We're at top of the league, and this is the fourth straight time that we're beating them. So,
what do you think about this? Siempre says sometimes, in my opinion, when you change players in a game, it disrupts the rhythm of the game. If he had made those changes earlier in the game, and when Valverde had that injury that he had, we would have been a man down. Therefore, I don't know. I'm just happy that we won. That's all I can say today. I'm happy of the outcome here in La Peña with 50 people show up.
That's very nice. Nice turnout.
You're frozen. What's the weather in New York like right now? Can you hear me? I don't think Roberto can hear me.
Yeah, I think you're coming in and out. It could be your connection.
The Wi-Fi here is horrible. That's why I couldn't do it during the game. The connection is really bad. I'm trying to get the president of affairs from La Peña, Bombay, to connect, but I'm not being very successful for some reason. Tony James says, yes, that was the plan, but there has been times where we just defended too low. Yes, we were very back. And then Siempre V says, do you think that it's possible to defend deep and play long over the wingers to run? It's a very tactical technological thing.
I tell you, thank God Sergio Dest had a terrible game, even though he made that assist. But I think he could. Alaba fell down. But I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm very happy we won. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I thought that we could have had a better time of it. The defending the 1-0 with more changes at the end of the match.
Let me see.
Just keep keep our fingers crossed that Fede Valverde is not hurt for a long time, because that didn't look good the way he landed on that knee.
He looked pretty hurt to me. Hopefully, it's just
that looks like a meniscus. That looks like a meniscus. You know what I mean? He landed
really bad. His knee was was Courtois. It looked like un esguince. I don't know how you say it's a sprain, an ankle sprain.
That was another scary one. I mean, we can't.
My guy says Lucas Vázquez always in my team. Lucasinho Ronaldinho Vázquez. That is correct.
The one thing about Lucas Vázquez is that he can be taken on and maybe make a bad play or two, but you can never question his heart and his dedication to the cause. So he's always, he always plays hard, and that play right there was really, really what got us the 3 points, because the way there's 7 minutes now, it looks like the league will be allowing 7 to 10 minutes per matches.
It is insane how much time they added. They're absolutely insane. I didn't think they wasted that much time. I mean, well, maybe with Courtois injury and whatnot, maybe. But
I mean, it was good to see Carvajal back in there. Hopefully, that will get him going. I mean, we got the 3 points. That's really what counts. At the end of the day, football is a game of speculations and results. We got the result, and it's a massive result because it's away, and with the full crowd into it, and the talk that Barcelona was coming up. Jota Jordi say that we will lose 3-0 today, so I gotta see the Chiringuito later on to see what he say. Of course, they're gonna call it was a penalty. By the way, Vinicius Junior was not a penalty. Okay, I saw the play several times. I think that was not a penalty.
And we have Camador 1976. Toma, machacados, a la Madrid. Vamos. People are excited. I am excited too. Llora Jordi Canaconejo. Yes, cry, 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 cry. And El Kun Agüero was singing, and I was singing here, don't cry for me, Argentina. As you can tell, I've lost my voice ever so slightly.
It was a good day for Madrid because the basketball team and Castilla lost. So, we were 2-0 losing on the losing side today, and Real Madrid rescued a result for the house. Well, the biggest result for the house was Real Madrid keeping that winning that match. So we get to go to the next match on Wednesday with a chance to go up again on the league. We just gotta get a result over there. So
who is it that we're playing on Wednesday again? Remind me.
I forget, but I know that we have a game on Wednesday. I forget the name of it, but I know it's somebody that we should be able to win against. We should be able to get a result over there.
We have more Madrid from our viewers. Max Fly, a la Madrid, vamos, with 10,000 O's. Como es, Camador 1976, great victory, 4 in a row. They are in shambles. El Barça al carré. Siempre fi, Max Fly, vamos. Do you guys want another tour on La Peña? We have our DJ that's really playing music.
Just felt as if this is fine. We'll be able to control this. We know what we've got in front of us. We know we've got experience.
Someone's trying to connect.
As long as we keep the ball wide.
They have
voice. Who has an English voice in the background?
That's me. That's the post game on ESPN Plus.
Oh no, but take that off because you're making me get.
Is that good?
Remove. Yeah, now it's better.
Okay.
No, porque no, I can't hear anything. No, I hear. Osasuna, siempre Fices. We were playing Osasuna on my birthday. I want to know because in Malaysia it's later. It's on Wednesday. My birthday is on Thursday. So I hope that a gift for my birthday is that they win on Wednesday. That would be right. And then we play Elche October the 30th, which is Sunday. And we play 8 a.m. Miami time, which is 2 p.m. Spanish time. Roberto, quítame ese sonido.
No. Hold on.
Can't do it. We can't do it.
No, it's an accidental connection.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what we got. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. Hang on.
Ponlo tú, no puedo.
Hola.
El primo has appeared from.
1-2. 1-2. 1-2.
That was your porra result, right?
That was my porra. Here we got.
Hey, Stu.
Show
What's up, buddy?
us, LA.
Hello, Stu.
Aquí estamos afuera del bar. Y aquí
Eso
tenemos
es.
aquí. Mira.
Eso. Viva el madridismo universal. Because that's what Real Madrid is. It's global. It's universal. From Miami to LA to the Bronx with Roberto. Trying to connect with Bombay. We're not being very successful. May I add. But here we are. I'm going to show you Miami, primo. Here we go. Resident DJ.
Stuart, what did you think of the match?
I thought it was amazing. We still have problems in the back. I think, listen, a Clasico is a different game, but overall, I think we had the tenacity of our midfield. I think we could have won by more, but listen, I like the 3 points. I think Ancelotti is doing the right thing, and the Clasico is a different thing. I think you guys said it before that, a Clasico is completely different than what happened last week. But the most important thing is that we won. We got the 3 points. We're back on top. And this is what we have the fans here with us. Una la Madrid, tu Madrid. Una la Madrid. Una la Madrid, todos.
No te hace caso nadie. No one listens to you, primo. Come on. Tell them. Let's see who gets more people to scream. Let's see. How do I turn my camera around? There we go. A ver, we have a competition with La Peña from. Who says that Laura es padre? 1, 2, 3.
Pero espera un ratito o estamos esperando que todo. A ver si alguien te puede acercar. Espera. María.
Miami won. Okay.
The problem is that the Angelinos aren't too happy because the Dodgers lost yesterday, and
Oh God, this is La Peña and Real Madrid in LA. There is 0 baseball today. Eso es, ganador. That's right. I think the people in Miami are, they're a little bit drunk over there. The Mao is flowing all over the place. And this is what happens, I'm very hot. Estoy sudando a lot.
I'll tell you this much. The people that aren't too happy today are the guys at ESPN. They were
I'm not even paying attention to them.
Well,
I have
over here we
alerts. I'm gonna have to check them later.
How do you watch the game in Miami? What channel is on?
The only way to watch it is ESPN because I can't tell the owner of the bar to bootleg it with a Chinese box. So it has to be ESPN Plus. There's no other way. Siempre any thoughts on Alaba? I think he had quite a solid game. He was a beast. And I loved his goal. Absolutely loved it.
That was a massive play because he got the defensive out. He got the ball out to Vinicius, and then Vinicius had a pretty nice run by looking up.
Primo's back. Welcome back, Primo. Nice of you
and he saw Rodrigo running, and he got a good pass to Rodrigo, and then Rodrigo, with the massive, they had the defense in the back hills, and That's really, I mean, that was a tremendous goal because that strike.
So we're talking about Alaba's game. What are your thoughts on Alaba? 1, 2, 3. Answer, please. He's frozen. I think that the Wi-Fi in Los Angeles, at least he froze with a smile. We'll take that. I don't even know if we're live. Please tell us in the chat whether you can hear us.
I got you. You
got us?
I can hear you.
Okay. ¿Qué más dicen? No, they're talking about Chiringuito. I don't like to talk about other programs in Galernatv. But I wish I was home so I could take a picture of the funeral or ESPN right now, because I'm sure they're all there like this. It is what it is. Siempre free. Rodrigo always had a good game, in my opinion. Lots of tracking back to cover for Vasquez and Modric. Yes, he played a very good game. He definitely played a very good game. That is there's two people trying to connect, and I can't tell who.
I thought that they should involve him more on offense because he had he had a lot of wide open spaces, but they were concentrating on Vinicius, and Vinicius was taking on 3 or 4 guys, and all the other on the other side, Rodrigo was always open. So they had to try to move the rock, faster from one side to the other.
All right, my phone is dying. I'm gonna wait for Stuart to come back on so that I can go and charge my phone and leave you chatting with him for a second until I charge my phone a little bit. Jesus is gonna be back shortly. He's finishing something up. I can go.
I hope that he's only gonna give Ancelotti like a 2 for the match. He probably will give Ancelotti a 6, which he doesn't deserve.
Let me say hi to our 83. Buenas a todos. Hello. Hola Madrid y nada más. Camador says it doesn't matter. He's gonna see us later. It's gonna be lunch. It is 12 minutes to 1 p.m. in Miami. I haven't even had breakfast. I've been so busy. I haven't even had breakfast. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Bye. Nos vemos. What it is. A ver, regarding what Roberto said about the tired leg, totally agree. We need to start integrating the youth and the seniors in the squad. It's worrying to see that we are, where is it? I've lost it. That we're depending a lot on the old guard. Pepe Cuevas says, Chiringuito will emphasize it wasn't a great game rather than focus on Real Madrid winning or Barca not beating us since 29 to the team. How you like them, Apple?
Yep. And you know something, it was a good result for Ancelotti because Ancelotti was 5-0 against Barcelona. He hadn't been in Barcelona in 5 matches. So if he lost this game, all kind of questions would have come his way, including all that chicle that he might, he.
Oh, I kept telling him to eat more truth. Jesus Papa Boomer is back. He is back. He is the quickest post-game analyst in the globe. As you can tell, I am very
hello, guys.
I have missed you dearly. My phone is about to die. So when I leave, it means my phone died.
The Fernando Redondo of newspapers.
El Principito of La Galerna. There he
is.
Thank
you very much. I'm growing a long hair to be called El Principito. That's exactly the. Okay, guys. So I don't know what you guys were saying. Sorry, I missed the first part of the post game. I was during the game.
A lot of nonsense. Roberto says he's not happy with the game because Ancelotti should have done the changes quicker. Y yo le dije, who cares about that shit? We won. I don't care about anything else. And Lucasinho Vasquezinho scored a goal. And
I was about to have a heart attack watching them defend.
Papa Boomer did not want Lucas Vasquez to play. And he not only played, he scored a goal.
That was a massive goal. That was like if he doesn't score that, it would have ended in a tie. I think
He
Barcelona.
scored it. No me seas tan aguafiestas. He scored it. We won. We have 3 points. Y el Barça al carrer. They
Yes.
gifted me a cup.
I can't
Open
I
it.
can't wait for the report analysis. Wait, what have you say? What have you have to say, Mr. Bengochea?
You can read the Chronicle. You can read the Chronicle now. In a few minutes, it'll be ready. I was
You're
involved in
such
writing.
a fast typer, Jesus. Wow.
Yes, I was
really
involved in writing the
impressed.
Chronicle. But my Chronicle says something like, Alaba makes of a mediocre Clasico his own. I mean, he really dominated the game. Alaba is the man of the match, I think,
Right.
by
Yes.
far.
And
Absolutely.
Alaba in
And
the
you can
pregame.
tell. You can tell him. I mean, that goal is worth billions. I mean, that goal comes to prove the importance of signing a guy like David Alaba. I mean, the fact that he scores his first goal in a Clasico, and what a goal it was. He's the guy who makes the recovery of the ball in his own almost in his own box, and then he runs all the way to the other box, and with an incredible shot. He basically makes the win, because everything that happened after that, Barcelona tried, but Barcelona was fairly inoffensive. Real Madrid. I mean, we had a relaxing game. We had a relaxed game. It was a little bit as if I feel
they didn't have any real clear chances.
No, I feel like I have just witnessed one of those Real Madrid Levante. At the middle of the season at the Santiago Bernabéu, with all due respect to Levante. I mean, it's just we were even too confident at some points. We projected. Yeah. Okay. Good. I don't know what you think, Roberto, but at some point it was even a little bit annoying to see that we didn't thrash them, because it was like we were so confident that we would win at the end that it wasn't even worth the effort. It was a little bit. I'm not saying that they didn't make the effort. They made an effort, but it wasn't a very demanding game for Real Madrid. I don't feel it was. It was just an average game, just a game like any other. And I think Barcelona. I don't know if you've seen the post game statements and people talking in the press conference and all that. But Barcelona. I mean,
dancing and screaming.
I don't know if Maria was trying to say something, but basically, Barcelona they seem to be happy with what has happened. Well, it's like a little bit like, okay, we haven't been thrashed. Even I think I heard Busquets saying something like, "We competed. You're happy because you competed against Real Madrid. That says everything. Enough said. I mean, if you're happy because you could face Real Madrid without being thrashed. Good for you, man. But that says a lot about the situation of Barcelona. I think it was it was a dull classic. It wasn't the best classic I can remember. In fact, it was one of the worst. But I think we have to be happy because of the absolutely clear, transparent, explicit dominance of the game that we had. I mean, Barcelona tried, but in a way that was so naive, so inoffensive, and they didn't create many chances. Of course, there was that one by Dest in the first half. That was
but it really wasn't even nothing.
That could have changed the game.
That was a big miss.
My external battery is dead, so my phone is about to die. So I'm gonna love you, but leave you. A la Madrid nada más. See you Monday.
Maria.
10 p.m. Spain time. I don't know what time in the rest of the world. I love you, Miami.
You need a portable charger.
He needs a portable charger, so it's just you and me, Roberto. Where did you watch the game?
I watched it on my laptop here in the Bronx. Yeah, at home. It was the match. I told you the matches are too early. When they're too early, I think Real Madrid comes out a little bit flat. I mean, the record in those matches is not that good. In the second half, for 10 to 12 minutes, we looked really, really lethargic. I thought they were gonna level the score then, and but somehow the defense held, and I thought I wasn't happy with with Ancelotti keeping the substitutions, like way too late.
He reminded me of Zidane a little bit. We were happy with Ancelotti, among other reasons, because he was quick with the substitutions. But today he wasn't quick at all. He made us wait for way too long. Don't you think?
I mean, I say, look, Luka Modric is great and Kroos, but I don't recall that Tony Kroos touched a ball after the 70th minute. He was clearly out of it. And when you have a tired defense, then players like Valverde, who have a natural sense of urgency and run hard, I think that injury comes from the fact that he's trying to be all over the pitch because he has to cover gaps that even Casemiro was already tired, and Casemiro was lost a couple of dangerous balls, and Modric, you could see it occasionally bend down when he was trying to defend, which is clearly a sign that the guy is out of air. So I'm not sure if Ancelotti has players that he trusts to put in to close the matches up, because as soon as Asensio came in, you have players that bring the ball out in a hurry and create chances, which is what you need to do to win a game 1-0, or catch the other team napping, and then you get a second goal like the one we got. So I'm not sure who we could have brought for Kroos and Modric that would have been as effective. But I think bringing in Asensio, and I would have bring in somebody else but he still let Modric finish the match, 98 minutes, and Kroos.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too happy.
Yes, I agree with you.
But I'm happy with the result.
Yeah, the result is great. But I have to say I'm not entirely satisfied, because I have the feeling that once again we let pass the opportunity to thrash them, to completely destroy them. And that I've been here before. It's like I feel like they owe us, the Real Madrid players owe us a great victory, a complete, a complete destruction of Barcelona, as we did in 1995 with that 5-0 against them. With that, with Zamorano saying, "I have blood in my eye. I need revenge. I want this to be big. I want to destroy them." There's a lack of that, and I'm sorry.
If you look at the ball movement, right? Vinicius on his side, and he has the ball, and he's taking on 3 and 4 players and losing the ball, while Rodrigo is on the other side of the pitch, all alone. So I'm not sure how you get to move the ball up to Rodrigo, who was basically had the whole right side on his to his own, but he wasn't getting that many balls to him because Vinicius, and bless him, he had a good game. I mean, he was taking them on, and it wasn't a penalty, by the way. We like to say that everything that goes against us is a penalty, but I think one of the problems that attackers have in those plays is an ambivalent feeling whether they should dive or continue pursuing the ball.
Yes.
To finish the play. And I think if he continues to try and catch with the ball, maybe the next guy comes over and maybe fouls him, and you get the penalty like that. But in that play, I don't think, and the referee wasn't bad. He let them play. I think in years past, maybe he would have called a handball on Tony Kroos. You know what I mean? That was that was dicey. So I think, but we won. I mean, it's just that we are too demanding of the guys in Blanco. I mean, we expect them to be perfect, but like I say, in the afternoons, they don't play. They don't have energy. Benzema had a couple of chances. I mean, like if he holds the ball, like a lot of times, and I mean, if he just, when he gets the pass from Modric, if he just like holds it for a second, he could have clearly see where the goaltender was, and then he could have picked his path to choose to shoot, but he just did a one touch without seeing it, and he was right there, Ter Stegen.
Right.
So little details that I mean, they're not going to be perfect. Chances that you miss, and that, well, it's over with. Now we won, and that's really what the important thing. They just got to go back to the videotape and don't lose Wednesday. That's all I can say. They have to
Yes.
move on, and hopefully, there's nothing wrong with Valverde. That would be a big loss because he seems to be the first guy out
Fingers
of the.
crossed. And more importantly, I'm a little bit uncertain and a little bit fearful about Courtois as well, because there was this
Right.
very strange moment in which he hit that ball and he was complaining about his left knee. So I don't know. Hopefully that's also everything is fine on that department, because we can't afford to lose Courtois. I mean,
No.
he finished the game. He finished the game. Looking fine, looking fit. But let's see what happens. Hopefully, he said he talked about the game. He said hopefully nothing serious, but I got some pain on my knee after I hit that ball. So anyway, I think we can wrap it up today here, and tomorrow we will continue with the analysis of the Clasico. Roberto, a la Madrid forever. A la Madrid. Viva el Bronx.
Now my heartbeat is back down to about 69, which is, throughout the match is about 130. Especially waiting for Ancelotti to make some changes, but it's a great win, and
yes.
That's all you can say. We're top of the table, 20 points.
I think fourth consecutive win for Real Madrid in the Clásicos.
Right.
Isn't it?
4 consecutive win, and Ancelotti gets his first win in 6 matches. So, he got a big monkey off his back.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay,
so
Roberto,
anyway,
take care.
Have a good afternoon. Ciao, ciao.
You too. See you guys in Madrid.
See you mañana.
See you mañana. Bye. Bye. Ciao.
Life divine, yours and mine.